tuning in to Queen Tarot. I am Ninti. This is your monthly love and general reading. Love is going to be the second part. It's going to get a little kinky, so if you are under 18, definitely don't watch that part, okay? Let me start by thanking all of my new subscribers. Viewers, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button to become a part of the Queendom family, to connect with this wonderful, beautiful love energy that we have going on here. Got the red candle going back there. I'm in my passionate love energy today, true Sagittarian mode. So yeah, thanks to everyone. And also, I feel this 20-year cycle. I don't know who or may be feeling this 20-year cycle thing, but I definitely feel, and I know it has to do with your placements and all of that stuff, but I definitely feel this 20-year cycle because I had a show here in Atlanta back in 1999. I'm going to add a clip so you can see me.
And one more deformity before one I missed, and that's hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus.
Okay.
And those are people that you may see that have water head. They call them water heads or whatever.
Larger craniums.
Larger craniums.
That ties into the fact, again, that these beings called angels, or Nteru, or Anunnaki, or Malaikat, these beings that came from Orion, and or Aquarius is mentioned in the Bible. These beings came here and they were doing genetic experiments. And part of their genetic experience to getting toward this Melanite Lulu Amalu, or this primitive worker, was the being called Dunakal. And these beings are born with an extra large cranium. Okay. These are also subterranean beings, believe it or not. This is the real deal. And these beings, subterranean beings, are also mixed in with surface dwellers. And of course, when they mix in, that we also inherit from their blood those certain so-called deficiencies.
And they have found skulls to prove, that. We hope that our brothers can put that up too for our viewers to see.
That's right.
But do you have any questions that you want to ask?
No questions.
Any closing remarks that you want to give our viewers?
All I would say is to our viewers, it's time to really do some research. It's a lot of information we tried to cover. You really got to do some research. Read your Bible. You'll find out there's a lot of things taking place that are unexplained by the reverend or the imam or the pastor. So what we have to do now is start going in there and doing our own homework.
That was me at 26 years old. I've been out here for a long time doing this work. And at that time, that's where I learned to do all this stuff back 20 years ago. Editing, broadcasting, all of that stuff. I learned to edit on an Avid system. So this stuff today is like baby stuff. So I got an opportunity. It was just too much for me because, getting out there locally in Atlanta, once Bill Campbell walked up to me and recognized me, and Cynthia McKinney, on that level, it was just too much for me as a 26-year-old. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure from people, of the upper echelon. It was just too much for me, and I didn't know how to handle it. But that 20-year cycle coming around, baby. I'm here. I'm older. I'm wiser, and I'm gonna know how to handle it this time, and work it this time, and make some moves in the city this time. So yeah, the 20-year cycle. So I'm feeling that. Also, guys, definitely got some alert to guard myself from the evil eye. So definitely calling on the energy of the Most High to rebuke any negative energy that is coming this way. If it's not of love, it's just of negative energy. If you're giving the evil eye, we're going to put that Botswana gate on you, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you have to deal with the evil eye, get you some Botswana agate. You see that eye right there, baby? That blocks the evil eye. Okay? So anybody who's looking upon you, who wants to wish anything upon you, send it back to them tenfold. Okay? That's how we do that up in here. We don't bring that. We don't take that on. We send people's mess back to them. Okay? Blah. All right. So I'm about to go into each individual sign. Thank you so much. Readings up next. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning into Queendom Tarot. I'm Ninti, and this is the Aquarian reading for the month of April 2019. I got some downloads, guys, but before I go into that, card was just flung into my lap, which is play. So we're going to definitely take that as our angel guidance. The downloads this month, the downloads came to my air sign. So just feeding off, I did tap into the air sign energy earlier this month, just like a current energy. And what came forward was, having confidence that you've got support, and all of this. So then I had a vision guys got to stick in here with me. I'm in this air energy, so I'm talkative, okay? So I'm just trying to tell you guys your story, the download I got for you guys, okay? And the vision I saw was, well, actually it was me. I'm going to go into the story at the end. If you can hang into the end, I'm going to go to the story about how I lost my book, which was a very painful, emotional thing. And that's why I'm going to save it for the end. But I think this came through to help me deal with those emotions because I thought about my book earlier this week. And then I saw this vision of me, like at this place selling my book and, like with some of my magical oils and things like that. And then this morning when I tapped into you guys' energy, I was told that this was for you guys too. So I definitely feel that there's someone out there who, is being pushed to write a book. Like writing is really coming through. I'm being pushed to get back on my book. That came through just tapping into you guys' energy. So, yeah, I definitely feel that, and then with the whole message I got previously, I definitely feel like there's someone out there who is being pushed, to possibly write a book, something of that nature. I just feel that energy, I'm definitely feeling that. So, like I said, just, take what resonates. If you are being pushed to do that, just be confident, know that you are supported. The universe is supporting you, and to just go ahead and take action. We are in this Aries season, so tap into this passion, this creativity, and get to writing. And that's what I've got to do too. So I'm being pushed. I've been sort of kind of hesitating on writing my About Us section, for my YouTube channel. So I'm being pushed to get on that. So definitely the push to write. And also the throat chakra, which for some reason I was pushed to wear a choker type. So definitely I feel blue has been on me. I had a blue shirt on, but it clashed so much with the background. I was pushed to change. So got yellow on. It is Friday. Like I said, I'm into, my empath. So Oshun wanted to be represented. So we're going to show her some love today with the yellow shirt. But let me go ahead and get into your reading, guys. I am definitely seeing, a sense of, holding on to something. I don't know if you're holding on to money, if you're holding on to your emotions, your feelings, because we have the 4 of Earth. We also have the 7 of Water, which is the 7 of Cups. So you definitely have a lot of options and things that you're taking a look at. We have the Empress that is present. So again, that's that creativity, that's the creative energy. Success, baby. Success, baby. Okay, love. So we have love on the board. We got play on the board. This is light. I'm so glad. Thank you guys so much. The water signs. Oh, that was some deep emotional stuff, man. But I appreciate my air signs. The energy is just so light. So much lighter. So I'm learning how I need to possibly line up my readings too, to not for myself, to not really overdo myself or extend myself and deplete myself. But as I'm seeing, like I said, I feel like you are holding back from the success. There is a sense of holding back. There's a sense of possibly fear. Somebody could be forced to write a play. This could be about a play, that someone is being, push to write, do it. Get to action, get in that creative energy. We have the Empress here. So she's definitely there with you to overlook you and help you and give you this creative energy that you need. Yeah, I feel, if the Tower is here. So, if you don't make a move, you're going to be forced to make a move. There's going to be something, and I don't want to, I don't know. There's some change coming that is going to push you to make the move in that direction. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the reading and take a look at the cards. We have the 4 of Earth, which, it's, like I said, holding on, sort of kind of holding back. I don't have my glasses close. Big mistake. But holding on or holding back from this success, because you have the 6 of Wands. This is success. This is victory. This is triumph. This is notoriety. This is popularity. This is being in the public eye. This is being, in that place. So it looks like you're holding back from that, but we do have that clarified by the Tower. So I feel like if you continue to hold back, the Tower is calling for a change. The Tower is calling for you to let this energy of holding back go. Because if you don't, the Tower also represents the universe will force you to. And that's not always a pleasant experience. So I feel that, definitely, in this energy, you definitely want to be, you got to let go of this fear. You got to be confident. You know what I'm saying? You got to tap into your confidence, within this fire energy is all about confidence. It's all, like I said, passion, creativity. Tap into this energy that is just out here in the universe for you to tap into right now in this Aries time. Aries, again, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's ruled by Mars, which is, the planet of communication. So it's just a lot about communication. It's a lot of energy floating around, so there's going to be a push, like I said, if you don't step forward, the universe is going to push you. That's just my warning. That is just my advice. You have the Seven of Cups. You do have a lot of options, and it does look like, you are trying to temper those options, because this is a temperance card. So you're trying to balance and figure things out because you're up here. Excuse me. You're trying to, and that was one of the things that I said, like, in the reading, in the energy that I got from Aries season. Like, I really picked up on this energy from the air signs, that just being in your head and just keep, not taking action, not taking the action that is needed in order to bring this into fruition, because you guys are sort of kind of in your head. And probably, thinking, can I do it this way? Or, I got this other option. I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that. So I think you're in your head about it. And that's what's, holding you back, is because you're feeling and you're looking at all these other options and things that you could be doing. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, it's a sense of destiny. It's a sense of the wheels are turning. It's a sense of, the Tower next to the Wheel of Fortune. It's very heavy. Like, it's the universal kick in the ass. Okay? It's the universal kick in the ass. So, I don't want you to get the universal kick in the ass. So, it's time to get in action. Get out your head. You got it. You can do this. Have the confidence. You're supported. The universe has got your back. Get writing this play, or if you've written the play already, it's time to take it to the next level. We have play, and then look. Here's the ice cream truck coming through. So it's just this playful energy. I don't know what this is about for some, but I definitely feel that there's, this is going to resonate with some that's listening, whatever that means and resonates for you. But a definitely playful energy, childish energy I'm feeling. And just taking that energy of being a kid again, kids are not afraid. Kids are not afraid to jump out there. They're not afraid of being criticized. They're not afraid of the things that we've been taught as adults, that we allow to hold us back. So let go of all those things. You've got to let go of that and be in this playful kid, like, free energy. I mean, look, she's just jumping across it. She's not scared. She's jumping from lily pad to lily pad. Like, she's not even thinking about falling in the water. That's not even crossing her mind, the possibility of falling in the water. She's just free. And she's just got that kid energy and playful energy, just going for it. And that is what you've got to pull on right now. No fear of falling in the water. Okay? Because you're supported. You're going to be taken care of. You're going to be provided for. We have the Empress card. It could be, like I said, it could be an Empress character. It could be, just this sense of creativity, just this project or something that you want to give birth to. Because she is that, that she also is that pregnant mother that's ready to give birth. There is the Seven of Pentacles, which is about pause and assessment. So again, holding back, pause and assessment. And we have the Five of Wands, which is about conflict. So there's definitely some internal, there's some conflict. Either there's some conflict, some pause and assessment. This could be a love situation with the Empress character, with someone, who You know, because we do have the love card right next to it, because so it could be, you know, something going on in love as well. But I really feel like this is some type of project for some, you know, but it could be a relationship. But there is a pause and assessment and some conflict around this Empress character, you know, whether it's a physical person or whether it's a project that you're working on, because there's some type of conflict and holding back from this is what I'm seeing here. 1111. Love. So yeah, I'm feeling this could very possibly be a love relationship. You know, with 1111, it could very well be a twin or a soulmate. But we have the love card here, which is so beautiful, which I feel is like, this is the Leo card. I feel the strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo. But it's definitely, it's going to require love, strength, you know, in order to bring this into fruition. You know, but you have the love, you have the support that you need. You know, it is there. You know, but we have the love that is being clarified by the Two of Wands, which is a choice in love. And we have the Hermit. So it looks like you're withdrawing. I don't know if you're withdrawing from, you know, a decision on love. It's the energy I feel. There's just a lot of holding back. There's a lot of holding back. And like I said, I picked up on this energy earlier of just really holding back, being in your head. You know, possibly looking at all these options, where there's options of other, you know, people, you know, other people other than this Empress. You know, you're looking at your options and you're holding back from this Empress. You're holding back from your love from this Empress because, you know, you're looking at your various options. Your advice is, you know, to play. You know, I'm assuming you have victory and success. You're trying to balance that with this period of, you know, it's like you're pausing to take make a decision, and you're trying to balance that out with, you know, getting prepared to take the front stage with something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess if you know, it's like coming out with something. You have to sort of kind of prepare. Like, if you know this is going to catapult you to another level, there may be this hesitation and pullback because you know your life will never be the same. You know, that's just the kind of feeling that I feel, that whatever this is, this decision that has to be made, the pause and holding back is because you know your life will never be the same. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune. At the Wheel of Fortune in the Tower, your life will never be the same. And I think either or at this point, if you don't make this choice, if you don't go the route that you're being led, and you stay in this positive assessment energy, your life will never be the same. If you choose to move forward with this opportunity, your life will never be the same. So what I'm saying is, the change that you're trying to avoid is going to happen one way or the other, is what I'm saying in this card. So you definitely do need to go inside and deal with this internal conflict to bring about the change. And, you know, to avoid this tower, I mean, if there's any way that you can avoid this tower, you know, hopefully, like, you know, just seeing this can push you so you don't have to get the universal kick in the ass. I'm hoping. But yeah, that's what I feel, you know. You're not going to be able to just sit with this. That came through the Scorpio reading as well. This book that I had once read, and they were talking about, in making no decision is making a decision. Yeah, think about that. It's oxymoron. You know, if you know, being in that state of indecision is, in essence, making a decision. If you think about it a little deeper. So that is what I'm feeling, you know, with this. My overall advice is that you've got to make a move. Like, that's the energy in that Aries season reading. You know, definitely check that out. It's the Aries season reading. check that out, because I just talk about the overall Aries season energy and about just this passionate energy. And like I said, I already felt a lot of the air signs were sort of kind of in their head about things and sort of kind of hesitant about taking action. So that's something we got to work on, guys. That's something we got to work on if we want this manifestation. Like I said, if the work's not done now, when it's manifestation time in Taurus season, when it's time to collect these pentacles, when it's time to collect the harvest, if you haven't done the work now, then it's not going to happen, or there will be a delay or whatever. And we don't want a delay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Have that confidence. Know that you're supported. Whatever the Spirit is leading you to do concerning a book, play, writing, whatever it is that you're feeling that I'm resonating with, that you're resonating with right now, get on it. You know, get on it. I'm going to do a love reading. That was the general, which, like I said, could have been about love, but I really felt more it was about a project or something. But we're going to take a look at the love situation of my Aquariuses, to see what's going on in the love arena. I do have the Sexual Magic Tarot, so I'm going to get a little, you know, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. So we're going to talk about sex a little bit, okay? If that's okay with you guys. High Priestess. Things hidden. There's that 11 again. Definitely, so I see, so we can have a High Priestess. That's things being hidden. You know, that's intuitive knowing. You know, there's intuitive knowing. There's, you know, impatience and some possible debate over Ten of Pentacles, that physical security, you know. So, I don't know. I'm trying to see how this relates to the general. Four of Pentacles, again. Looks like, is money showing up in love? Are you not really thinking about love right now, you guys? Is this money? Yeah. It looks like there is definitely some disappointment. You're holding back. There is some disappointment and regret, you know, over some physical security. You know, something that was hidden, possibly. Seems that you were argumentative about it. Either there's some intuitive knowing of some things that are hidden, but we're going to take a closer look. Because you're definitely holding on and you're holding back and you're just like emotionally disconnected, you know, from this love situation. I see. All right. You know, you're possibly trying to heal. You know, and, you know, over some indecision, some judgment that came over some indecision. Possibly of, you know, sort of kind of being a little loose and not really wanting to commit per se. You know, and maybe some people saw some things, you know, there's been some talk, you know, about some things that were seen. Not necessarily saying a third party situation, but very well could be, because I do see people, it could be people talking about a pregnancy, or a hidden relationship, because that Empress, you know, I'm feeling that Empress energy again. You know, somebody could be using a child, you know, to manipulate, to hold and attach themselves to you. Possibility. All right, but let's take a closer look and let's just see. That's just the overall energy I'm feeling, but let's see what we get here. We have the High Priestess, which is beautiful in this deck. Oh my gosh. It's the Gilded Tarot. I love it. Just really getting acquainted to a lot of many cards. We have the Star card from the Sexual Tarot. So, you know, that's the healing. That is the, you know, that's, you know, that is being clarified by the truth. So definitely the truth about something that was hitting about, you know, possibly a cheating situation. You know, I'm just trying to see what I feel from that card. I have my glasses. I just feel he's very wounded. Like, I mean, I do feel that sense of being wounded in this. So somebody definitely being wounded by the truth being brought out, you know, so the truth is being brought out in a situation that has deeply wounded someone. And there is a period, I guess, a need for healing. You know, I see that, a need for healing, because, you know, something came out. You could possibly have known, or that person could have possibly known. This could be you, this could be the other person, this could be someone in your environment. This is what I'm sort of kind of tapping into now, that, you know, the energy is sort of kind of really fluid. It could be now, you know, it's just how it resonates for whoever it resonates. You could be like, hey, that's not me, but that sounds like my sister, or that sounds like my brother. You know, it could be that kind of thing. That's the energy that's being picked up in this, okay? We have the Knight of Swords, who I said again is very argumentative. Finally, I get a horse card out of here. The horses are so spectacular. I'm a Sag, so you know that I'm just, and I'm really focusing on purple. And purple, I have a purple scarf on my table. So, just this energy of I still feel this energy of knowing, of being conscious, spiritually conscious. I'm just feeling a deep, you know, the card is the Knight of Swords, which is really about, you know, being impatient, being debate, sort of kind of argumentative and debative, you know, possibly about these things that came out. Can make a person argumentative. I can understand that. But I'm also feeling a sense of spirituality, because there's a lot of purple in that card. And then we have the Two of Swords, which, like I said, is indecision. And she's very not, you know, this whole card, you know, it looks like someone, you know, the truth came out. Now somebody's sort of kind of impatient to sort of kind of make things right and tell their side of the story, I feel, and to sort of kind of apologize. Because, you know, he has this rose in her face, and, you know, he's trying to really butter her up. And I feel an apology, you know. So that's someone definitely wanting to come forward and apologize, to offer an apology for the betrayal, because we have the Ten of Swords, which is someone being crucified. This is a harsh Ten of Swords. But, card. Crucified. Dang. So, yeah. It came out. Person's argumentative. You know, they know they've been caught up. You know, now they're ready to sort of kind of come forward, defend themselves, and offer an apology for the betrayal that has taken place in this love situation. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is about physical security. The bag. The chest of treasures. I love it in this. I love the Ten of Pentacles in this deck. You know, it's about legacy. It's about long-term, you know, money you pass on to your kids. That kind of thing. And the Judgment, a judgment of that. You know, in this card, well, let me finish reading and we'll come back to that card. A judgment of the Six of Pentacles, which is giving back, you know, equal giving and taking, giving back. Does she look, I get an energy from her in here. Doesn't seem like she's too happy with him giving. But I definitely see a situation. This is the energy I feel off of her. She's not really happy with him. He's giving, he's being very giving, but the wife is not really happy about that, how giving her husband is. I've seen that in real life. So I do feel that there's been some type of judgment. Either you're going to receive, someone's going to receive some type of judgment that is going to lead to a 10 of Pentacles, meaning that there's going to be a windfall of money that is going to give you the ability to give back. Or you're going to be, you know, receive some type of money, you know, as a gift, you know, it's just some money coming in. There's a judgment of some money. You're receiving some money back, you know, which reminds me, oh God, I got to do my son's taxes after this. Okay, I got to make a note. Because this is him and he's sitting waiting, and keep reminding me so I can do his taxes and he can get his little check. Okay, so yeah, I got to do that. But yeah, I also see in this situation someone trying to use, because of this card, I can see someone trying to use a child to attach themselves to you, or vice versa, or someone, for physical security, for money, you know, so that they can have this money coming in. And in that situation, there's going to be a woman involved that's not going to be too happy with that. You know, maybe there's, you know, a baby, you know, maybe there's a child, you know, child support or something that, you know, or, you know, her husband has to take care of a child or something out of wedlock. You know, I don't know. I just sort of kind of feel that energy that, I don't know. I don't know if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop. I just sort of kind of see like Kirk and Rashida kind of thing. Like, you know, you're married, this chick tries to have a baby to sort of kind of get in and to hold on and to secure her back, you know. So but yeah, that's what I feel with that energy. But that's the whole energy of someone using a baby. You know, you have a husband and a wife, and you have a side chick, you know, that goes to get impregnated by the husband, who is physically secure, so that she can have a child and now get child support. They have this 6 of Pentacles going on, to tap into this 10 of Pentacles, and using her child as a method to tap into that. That is what I'm feeling. Okay, I definitely feel somebody could have been used or set up through a job for money. 4 of Pentacles, holding back, holding your pentacles. The King of Wands and the Empress. So there we go again, holding back from the Empress, holding back the love from the Empress. You know, but you're holding back. But like I said, this man in this card, you're holding back, but look at his face. Do you think he wants to hold back? That embrace is so real. I've seen some of the other embraces in this deck, and you know, you got him looking off to the side, you got him with all this side eyes, really, you know, manipulative looks and all this, but the look on his face is a sincere look, like he's into this embrace. So I feel you want this so bad, but you're holding back. Because of this disappointment and regret, we have the 4 Cups. I feel like you're being given something. You see how in this card, look, the 4 Cups is, you know, he's being given a blessing by God, but he can't even see the blessing he's being given by God because he is so upset and disappointed over these 3 Cups that he's missing the big cup that's being handed to him. Okay? And the Ace of Wands, which again I says creativity, birth, the beginning of something new, giving birth to something new. Like I said, she is pregnant in this picture. And if you can see in the back, people are off talking. There are people looking in. So I definitely feel like there's people in the outside environment and we have conflict. So there's definitely going to be some conflict around you with the people around you that could have helped cause this disappointment and regret, causing you to emotionally disconnect. You may be just emotionally disconnecting from this conflict to focus on this Ace of Wands, this new opportunity. And you've left those people sort of kind of looking off, talking, looking in, see what they can see to talk about. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Overall, in love, I do see a situation where, again, it's this holding back. It's this sense of holding back. And just the energy prior that I tapped into you guys' energy, I feel it could possibly for some be fear, doubt, you know, just a lack of confidence and thinking that you can do it and that you can pull this off. I definitely feel that. So you need to know you're supported and just really tap into the higher power and know that you're being guided, you're protected in this love, in this project, whatever this is, however this comes into your life. Okay? Quick story, how I lost my book. I had a book that I wrote back in 2000. I think that book was... It happened, my daughter was probably 16, 17. She's now 23, so we'll say 6 years ago. So this was 2013. I completed a book that I was probably 20% done with. I don't know why the time, something had to happen. I can't remember why I was doing it on her computer as opposed to my laptop. But I was. I think so I can be on the go. I think I had a desktop and I was doing it on her laptop so I can write on the go and that kind of thing. Anyway. Her being in the age of 16, 17, going through kind of crazy kind of things, you know, I, got distracted, was off on some other things, I was 80% done, so I had sort of kind of laid off on it, and during this time, she was going through a little crazy 16, 17-year-old thing, and she pawned the laptop, without my knowledge, and basically the laptop was lost I found out about it after it was gone. So that is how I lost my book. I was very distraught. It took me a long time to forgive her. I've forgiven her, but there's still a lot of emotional loss because I felt like it was a spiritual. I downloaded that. Like it was heavy to lose that because I feel like I could never do that again because it was so divinely given. And I've tried, and I've got, I started to do it again, it sort of kind of has been coming back to me, but it's in bits and pieces and chapters. So I got a chapter over here, chapter over there, because, I'm recording it, and then I'm going to transcribe it. So, I don't know. The energy's just been on me to get back on my book, pull it all together, pull all these pieces together, and let's get it done. So, I'm with you guys. So, being in this energy is pushing me to, the throat chakra, speaking, talking, communicating. It's time. Okay? Peace and love to the family. Be confident. You got this. Go for it. You got it. You got this, Aquarius. Go for it. Peace and love. Till next time.